So, you want to make games, right? You have tons of ideas rattling around in the head of yours, just waiting to be shown to the world. But there's just one small, itty-bitty little problem. You're not a game studio. You also have no modeling skills. Hell, you don't even have a budget to work with that could match any studio out there. So, tell me this. How do you intend to make a game without any assets? What about sounds? Well, funny enough, I actually have the perfect solution for you, at least for the assets. And no, I am not going to suggest piracy or any other dubious method of obtaining assets. Instead, I'm going to turn your attention to one of the best sources of assets available to us game developers, the Unreal Engine Marketplace. Now hold up, don't click off this video just yet. I've still got a lot to tell you. Now, yeah, sure, there's some very expensive bundles and assets out there like this, $300 dinosaur bundle. I mean, these guys look pretty sick. What about this $500 ultimate cinematic music bundle that's normally $1,000? Or this real little mega pack. It's normally $1,300, but right now it's on sale for $650. Or hold on. What? Excuse me? $1,500 for what? A 3D mouse cursor system? What? Oh, okay, you know what? Let's just forget about these for a minute here. You get the point I'm trying to make here. You probably don't have the budget for any of these assets, and that's fine. No, we are not going to pirate them. Jeez, Jerry, piracy was cool for just a couple hundred years and is out of fashion now. In most circles. Anyways, you don't have to spend anything because Unreal actually has a ton of free assets you can make use of. Starting off though with the technical least important, please note, least is in heavy quotations here. They have an entire free section, as you can see here, in their marketplace for you to go and look through. Now, you just have to download the Epic Games Launcher and go to the Unreal section, or go to the Unreal Engine Marketplace in the browser, as I've got it pulled up here as an example. However, I would highly recommend just hitting that download button, alright? Matter of fact, we'll go there now. After you've picked whether you're going to focus on the web browser or the launcher for now, you're going to go to the marketplace and you're just going to go to the free section. You can even just click on it and you'll see all of this amazing stuff, some of which I don't even have added to my account yet. And as you can see here, there are almost 1,200 free assets here alone. Keep in mind that everything you add to the cart and buy or obtain for free, they're added to your collection to use and add to projects whenever. As in, you never, ever have to store them on your PC. Now that is a huge advantage because these would take up probably multiple terabytes on your hard drives, but you don't have to deal with that. Now there is a small caveat, and that is on a very rare occasion, Unreal will delist stuff off of their platform and then you'll lose access to it. I remember it happening not too long ago. I had some spell effects that I got for free 1 month and it just got taken off the store for some reason. Don't know why, but that's something to keep in mind. Now I'm not going to go through all of these sections here as well because you have a more focused subset of collections here. Because there are, as you can see, over 1,000 assets. And luckily there's tons of filters and tags that you can take a look at and use. I'm not going to go through all of these sections today here in the free section because, as you can see down here, there are 1,200 assets altogether that are free. Instead, I'm going to move on to the next free option that is arguably even easier to use. First though, if you don't already have it, go ahead and download the Unreal Engine 5 flavor of your choice. I'm personally going with 5.2 for this instead of 5.3 for reasons I'll explain another time. After you've got it downloaded, it will take a while. Go ahead and launch it, start up a new project. Like this. Next, you're going to click this icon and select Quixel Bridge. Now, as you can see here, there are just, a few assets in Quixel Bridge, but I think you'll appreciate them regardless. You can hover over these icons on the left here and select a category. Let's check out 3D assets. As you can see, it provides further filters. For example, buildings, food, historical, industrial, interior, nature, etc., etc., etc. And you can even use the search bar to find something specific you're looking for. Like, say, a breaker box. Boom. Electrical boxes. And it also further gives you the categories that are applicable with what you typed in, like industrial and props. Now it's easy to get back out of them by going like that. You can also see collections, metahumans. You've got a lot of stuff that you can go through. And it's very easy to find them. They don't just have assets. They've also got materials, stuff that you can apply to various surfaces. They've got props, plants. Like, you've got a lot of really good stuff that you have free access to create whatever you want. Now, for the final place, I'm actually going to be taking you guys back to the Unreal Engine Marketplace and back to the free section. I know, I said this earlier, but this is the most important area for anyone needing assets to look, bar none. Now you're going to select the free for the month tab inside of here, and you're going to grab everything here on the first Tuesday of every month. At the time of this recording, we are getting very close to the first Tuesday of December, which is going to be December 5th. Now these 5 assets here that you see before you are completely free to grab until December 5th. At that point, the next one is going to roll around. And I highly recommend you don't sleep on these. Every month, first Tuesday of the month, you come to the Unreal Engine Marketplace and you grab these assets. Because they're completely free for you to keep forever. And these are paid for assets. These are things that would normally cost you a fairly large amount of money. I know that there are a few assets that I've gotten here that are legitimately on their own, singular assets that are worth $100+. It is ridiculous the amount of value that Epic gives for free every single month. Hell, they've even been known to offer $200 asset packs on occasion here. And while some of them may be useless to you now, they could become very useful in the future. Not only do these contain assets, but they also contain some plugins, templates, and blueprint assets that have working code and mechanics in them to give you a solid jumpstart on whatever project you're working on. For example, this month, they're giving away the Survivors roguelike multiplayer game template, which gives you a solid leg up on creating a multiplayer roguelike game. All you really have to do is just modify the code to suit what you want and just create more mechanics, add in your own assets, either from asset packs that you buy or from an artist that you contract, and boom, there you go. I do have one more bonus tip, and that's to go to the Unity Asset Store and grab the free assets that they have over there and import what you can into Unreal. And the reason why this section is so brief is because I have no experience with Unity and very little motivation to do so after their recent actions in the year 2023. So, as you can see, they do have some stuff here. I don't know what you can bring over to Unreal. That's something that unfortunately you'll have to try and work out on your end, but there are tools that will allow you to do that for at least some of these. These are some of the models that you managed to pick up over here. And I actually have one more place that you can go check out, and that would be Humble Bundle. Not only is Humble Bundle one of the best places to get games for relatively inexpensive and also support charities. Ooh, Fight 1D with JRPGs. They also have books, so that can teach you stuff like cybersecurity, hacking. They have graphic novel bundles, 5th edition bundles, and books on programming. Also, Doctor Who Mega Bundle, apparently, this month. But, most importantly for us game developers, they often have game development bundles, or stuff to help teach you to create game art in Blender. And also several other kinds of software as well, photo editing. Unreal Engine Asset Bonanza stands out right now. Let's actually take a look at that. As you can see here, there's a lot. Now, I know that this isn't a free option, but it is an option to get a fairly nice amount of really nice assets. So, if you have any interest in game development, these are the ways to get some nice assets to use in your projects. That's all I have for you today. So, good luck out in the gaming industry, and if you enjoyed this video and found it really helpful in finding some assets to use in your projects, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and go follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Thorusofer. I play games over there and have a lot of stupid fun, and sometimes some moments end up over here. And on this channel, I'm actually going to be doing some more game development stuff in the coming weeks and months. So, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you get notified for when those videos come out. Now with all that being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you around.